Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a book unboxing for you guys. I think I know what this is. I cannot remember the name. I want to say River and Stars, but I don't think that's right. I think I've like got the names from the first book and the second one confused. I was wondering when this was going to turn up because I saw it the other day in Blue Water. It is River and Stars. I was correct. And I was like, oh yeah, our one should be turning up soon. Unfortunately, the Waterstones versions are purple and white, and I really like that more than the black and white. But it is The River and the Star by Gabriela Romero La Cruz. I really enjoyed the first one. I think the customizations on this and the first one could have been better. But that is because, as you can tell, I like purple. Here is our back, which says, Ever's heart thrummed a mad tune, but she wasn't afraid. I do kind of enjoy the half and half, but they are sort of very basic sprayed edges compared to what we've been getting. I know it's to fit with the first one, but let's see what else we've got. So here is our naked hardcover. Very pretty. There is the spine. Nothing on the back apart from scuff. But that's fine, actually. It's just a bit of dust, so dust off. There's no reversible artwork, but we do have some nice artwork on the page covers here. And is it the same? It's the same. So still nice though. I kind of wish they'd put some foiling on this. I think like having the stars in the background with some foiling would have been real good, but maybe that's just me. So for those of you who haven't read the first one, this blurb's probably going to be a little bit spoilery. I also need to refresh my memory on the first one as well. Raina is full of hope. At long last, Raina has the peace she's been searching for on the idyllic islands of Tierra El Sol, with the lover she's always wanted and in service to the god of the sun. But she can't quite trust how long this will last. When monstrous creatures of the void appear on the Isle shores, she is certain she knows who's behind the attacks. Raina will stop at nothing to protect the woman she loves, but it could cost her everything she's fought so hard for. Eva is cherished. Finally reunited with her father, the liberator Eva struggles to prove herself worthy of being his heir whilst keeping secret her alliance with the god of the void. As destruction, both human and magical tears across the lands, Eva is thrust into a power struggle she's ill prepared for. Confronted with the limits of her own ambition, Eva must fight to save herself from the powerful corruption of the void before she loses the family she holds dear. The warring gods are returning, and the only thing between them and absolute power are two young women, but for the first time in their lives, Raina and Eva have something to fight for, and they won't back down. And the author is Gabriela Romero La Cruz, who is a multidisciplinary artist and the author of the Sunday Times best-selling novel The Sun and the Void. She graduated with a BS in chemical engineering from the University of Houston, and after a stint in oil and gas, launched The Moonborn, a clothing, accessories and stationery brand featuring her own illustrations. She writes dark and twisty fantasy stories set in places that remind her of her homeland, so in her mind she's never too far from the beaches and mountains of Venezuela. She also illustrates books for children and adults. So I've been stung by this before. I'm just going to check, but I don't think there will be a letter. But sometimes there is. It is signed. No, there is no letter. So yeah, this is the sequel to The Sun and the Void, The River and the Star. I'm looking forward to reading this. I did enjoy the first one. Can't wait to read it. Sadly, I do think the traditional published version trade cover is nicer, but because it's purple and I prefer purple to black. But I'm still excited to read it. Thank you guys for watching. Once I have read this, I will eventually post a review on my website, which you can find in the description box below, and I will see you all for the next video soon. Thank you. Bye.